up, everybody? It's Godzilla here, not me, the car, you already know. Well, I've already started. I was gonna start recording, and then I just kind of lost track, and I started doing other things, and I was gonna do it step by step, but you know, you've probably seen this a million times already. I got tools scattered from my bag. I gotta put them all back in my toolbox. Anyways, changing the oil. Nothing special, nothing crazy. I already have it draining, so I'm just gonna let that drip for a little bit. And then, yeah, look at my bumpers all screwed up underneath. But no worries. From the little accidente that I had a few weeks ago, that insurance already took claim, so they're gonna start the process of getting me a new bumper and whatever else is needed. Nothing got damaged up here, as you can see. You know, it was mainly right here. But anyways. So I'm changing the oil. That's all I'm gonna do. Nothing special. Also, I'm using STP 0W40. They didn't have Mobil 1, but I recommend using STP and Mobil 1. I don't mind using STP. It's just as good as old Mobil 1. I'd rather use Mobil 1, but the store I was at did not have enough that I needed, and I opted out for STP. I didn't feel like driving anywhere else, so this is the one I got. Now, as you see, that is still draining. I've had this open maybe a good 5 to 10 minutes. It's still draining oil out. The oil filter is still up there, and it's dripping a little, but that's crazy. Look at all that oil that's still coming out. Like I said, this has been unplugged for a little while now, you know, more than a couple minutes. So, and it's still flowing out, so it's grabbing whatever oil is up there right now. And I got home, I don't know, a few hours ago, and you know, I wanted to wait a couple hours so all the oil would settle back down and for the engine to cool as well. But there's still a lot of oil coming out of there, so I'm gonna let it continue to drain. So I'm gonna do this one-handed. I'm gonna loosen this some more, see if any more oil comes out of that. Let it drip a little. So I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna get some oil in my hands. It happens. So kind of push up on the filter as you're turning it and holding it at the same time, because you'll know when it comes loose. It'll wobble a little bit more, like it's getting there already. Oh, there it goes. And then slowly bring it down and tip it over and let it fall in the oil pan. Also, guys, when doing this, make sure you clean that area real good with a rag. So I'm gonna do that. Oil's still gonna come out of there, as you can see, and that's fine. Before you stick the new filter in, make sure you wipe it down one more time. So let me put oil in the filter real quick. So it has a clear plastic on it. I'm gonna remove that. Let's stick that plastic piece up in there and put the filter back up in there. So when you're putting oil in here, like, you have to make sure that you put enough that it fills up inside there all the way to the top. And luckily this is, you know, it screws right up to the top. I'll let it fill to the top, and then it will how do you call the filter element in there will will saturate the oil and take it all in. Once it takes it in, as you can see, it went down a little bit more than it was, so we're gonna put more. Again, just let it kind of seep in there, which it will do little by little. You can see how much further it went down. Put more. And what I do is I will shake it around a little, just let that filter element in there soak it all up. Once it doesn't move, you should be good. Which is still in the same spot. It's going down little by little, but not a lot. Got the filter back on. I didn't record it, but you know, you get the idea. Just snug it down with your hands, and the oil drain plug is back on. I'm all upside down here, guys, but I'm gonna remove the oil pan, put the cover that goes here back on, and then we'll fill up the oil, let it settle for a little bit, and then start it up. Jack removed, jack stand's gone. Now all I gotta do is put the oil. Nothing hard. If you guys are wondering why, also you guys, when you're using a funnel, make sure it's clean. Don't just throw a funnel in there that's dirty. This one's clean. I have another one, but it was actually sitting in oil. I just didn't want to use it. This one's clean. It looks dirty, but it's not. Trust me, it's not. And if you're wondering why it seems like you're like right at the bottom of the engine or whatever, I'm not using my tripod. It's charging actually right now. My little gimbal. I have it charging, so I'm not using it just yet, or right at this moment, I should say. But you know, simple, you guys. All right, on my last quart over here. Last one. And I'll let this sit for, I don't know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. Let all that oil that's right here settle all the way down before I start it back up again. Because all this oil is still up here and it's still working its way down. So I don't want to, you know, turn it on with only a quart or two in the bottom. So we'll let it just slowly seep in there. As I let that seep in, I will continue my workout that I was doing. And when I say workout, you know, my little gym equipment that I have in there, I'm gonna, I'm gonna continue. I was starting to work out, but then I started this before it got any later. So we'll come back to this. All right, there you have it, all done. It's been about 20 minutes and it's all settled in. Let me grab my keys real quick. I'm gonna remote start it. Well, there you have it, guys. Simple, easy. Maintain Hemis. Don't ever go bad. Don't ever go wrong with doing oil changes on these cars. Always be consistent on everything on these cars. These are easy but finicky and very sensitive to a lot of things. As long as you maintain them, it will last you. That'll do it for this video, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, hit a comment and let me know what's up. Peace. Rain drove, pull a rain truck. Every time I see the clip.